If you're struggling with persistent concussion symptoms, there's one thing that may be quietly keeping you stuck, and most people don't even realize it. Expectations. Expectations about so many things. Expectations about when you should feel better. Expectations about how healing should look. Expectations about how you should be functioning right now, how your life was supposed to go, what should be happening for you in your concussion recovery if it's not going the way you expected. Many people with persistent concussion symptoms aren't just dealing with physical symptoms. They're also carrying an enormous amount of internal pressure, frustration, fear, and self-judgment. And over time, that pressure can become incredibly exhausting for the nervous system. We hear this all the time within our Concussion Fix program. Phrases like, I should be better by now. I just need to push through. Why can't I function the way I used to? Other people are recovering faster than me. Why am I not recovering in that way? I should, so many shoulds. I should be able to exercise. I should be able to go to work. I should be able to socialize the way I want to tolerate stress when it shows up in my life. All the ways maybe you used to before your concussion. All of these thoughts and experiences are incredibly common, but what many people don't realize is that the expectations we can place on ourselves through concussion recovery create a constant state of tension and hypervigilance in the body and cause dysregulation in your nervous system. So instead of listening to what our nervous system needs, many people get stuck in unhelpful patterns that can look like, for example, monitoring symptoms constantly, forcing or pushing through their symptoms to force progress, comparing themselves to others, fighting against where they are right now. That's a big one. Trying to recover on a specific timeline and feeling frustrated when their body cannot follow that timeline. And so when recovery doesn't happen exactly as our expectations are, people often end up turning on themselves and turning on others, right? We most often end up blaming ourselves. This adds to your suffering. This adds to your suffering in concussion recovery and only makes things worse. Now, one of the biggest shifts in recovery often happens when people stop fighting against where they are right now and instead shift their mindset towards the present, towards learning how to work with what's happened and move through the challenges that are in front of them right now, today. For example, instead of, why am I not where I should be? Shifting this internal dialogue to something more like, what do I need in this moment? How can I care for myself right now so that I can reduce the stress on my already overtaxed nervous system and reduce the stress I'm placing on myself to support my recovery. This shift between why am I not where I should be and what do I need in this moment, or how can I care for myself in this moment, creates space. It creates an opening to generate something we call psychological flexibility. It provides an opportunity to offer ourselves self-compassion, and maybe most importantly, it signals safety to the nervous system. These are all things that are going to support your healing. Within the Concussion Fix program, we help people learn how to work with their current challenges instead of working against them. And when we stop working against them, the current challenges start to subside. We start to heal, and what we think are problems can actually start to resolve themselves. Now, when we're working against ourselves, which we've just learned here, only adds to our suffering. So within the Concussion Fix, we want to help you create a supportive environment for recovery. And that starts with you. That starts with your mindset. That starts with reducing expectations. So for more, feel free to visit us at theconcussionfix.com.